What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? DoctorDDub here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. After last episode, I am getting all kinds of hyped up about our Oasis area and the things we could possibly do in that area. And I've actually come up with a pretty cool design for both a landscaping feature as well as a feature on a roller coaster that I think are going to look pretty awesome when it's all said and done. Unfortunately, there's no way to get it to look exactly how I want it to, but I think we can get it pretty close. So we're going to attempt to do that this episode, and I think we're going to start out with that right out the gate here. It's looking like our line is not doing super well for Lotus Lullaby, but I don't think that's any issue on the rides part. I think that is a issue with getting guests to this area of the park. But as we build more rides out this direction, that will hopefully all work out nicely. I'm wanting to... Let me actually start buying up some land. Actually, I'm going to buy up the land I need, and I will meet you guys when I've done that, because it's going to be quite a bit that I need to purchase. I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, land is purchased. I went ahead and bought sort of this mountaintop area, this hilltop, whatever you want to call it. While we were doing that though, we got a souvenir stall, so I'm going to go ahead and add some of those throughout our park. And also, I'm thinking, now that we have balloon stalls that are different colors, why don't we make our umbrellas different colors as well? So the umbrellas on this side are already green. And I'm thinking, let's do that same color umbrella over here. And then let's change our other information kiosk. Hold on, let me just do all this real quick. Let me change the other information kiosk to this blue, which I think is this one. And then we will also add a souvenir stall over here and have these umbrellas be blue, which will add a lot to the variation in colors of our park. And now that I'm really getting into this Oasis theme, or just the Oasis building portion, I'm really getting excited for the green and blue colors we can have throughout our park, and it's already starting to kind of take shape here. So I am looking forward to it very much. Okay, let us build. We're actually going to do a River Rapids ride, and I have the station kind of already set up where I want it. Or not set up, but I'm going to start building it right now where I want it. And I have an idea of where I want this to line up, because we're going to start out right out the gate with a pretty sick drop. And one thing I need to do for this, and it's going to look very bad at first, I am aware, we actually need to do 5 tiles wide here. So this needs to get lowered basically 1 tile at a time. We're doing sort of like a stair-step design. And this will make sense shortly with what I plan on doing. We're going to leave it there for now. And what I need to do from here is I need to smooth out this section, because this is going to be a drop. And I need to make sure that I'm raising up the land so that there's no supports, because you can see if I do it like this, you can see those supports become or start playing an issue. And if I put one corner up, it gets rid of those supports, but I want it to look good, so I'm doing both corners. So this ride is going to be a lot of modifying the land as we build the ride, because there you go, very much hand in hand. And this is going to go all the way down to 6 right here, and that should clear this, and it does. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to stop with the ride right now for a second, and we're going to modify the land. And this is going to be where it gets interesting. This is what I was talking about. I couldn't get it perfectly the way I wanted it, but you can see when we modify land, we have the option to do the entire tile or just a corner of the tile. When we add water, we don't have that option. We can only do 1 tile at a time. So what I'm doing here, I am making a waterfall. And I think it's pretty sweet looking. Let me see if this goes faster doing 2 at a time. There we go. And I'd like this to feed into the Oasis. I think that would be pretty cool. And then we'll also build up a body of water here at the top. We actually might take this down a level here up top. Give me 1 second to kind of look at that and see how I like it. So we can, yeah, let's do that real quick. So we're gonna have to get rid of some of these trees here and the bushes. That bush and those bushes and bulrushes. And then this entire section right here can just get lowered by... Ooh, we're gonna need to get rid of a couple trees first, because if I want this to look the same, I've got to lower it by 2. 1, 2 to make it fit in with the water there. And then this will also need to get backed off by 1, I think, if I'm looking at this correct. Now let's lower that as... Ooh, that changed that entire hilltop. I wish there was an undo button. Dang it. That's not what I want now. Although, how bad does it look from this side? Okay, that's fine. It actually is the exact same as this side, I believe. Actually, no, this is sloping away from the water. This is sloping towards the water. That's fine, though. That shouldn't be an issue. Let me just be careful as I continue modifying those. Okay, I think that'll work. And then let's get our water tool back out, and we're going to fill this in. Okay. And then, yeah, we can do one... we'll keep that stair-step design going down and raise that up right there. Oh, this is so cool looking. And then this will probably need to... Actually, that's fine. You can't really even see that. Okay, now I need to adjust the siding on all of this to make it tan. So let me go ahead and do that on all this, and I'll catch you guys when I'm done with that. All right, we are all painted up, and that is sort of our waterfall design. Now I need to build up a... Actually, I might lower these all back down. I don't think I even had any water there. That's fine. But I want to lower this all down a little bit to kind of make a small, nothing crazy, but a small kind of basin for the water to be, I don't know, retained within. And it needs to be realistic looking, so I need to make sure there's, you know, elevation all around it. And I think that'll work. If it's level with it or flush with some portions, I'm okay with that. Like right there, it kind of is level with the edge. And I think that works nicely. This part right here looks very strange though. So we'll actually, how can we get away with that? Do I want to raise this up? There we go. Yeah, that's better. I'm fine with that jutting out. Actually, let's just lower that corner into the water. And then that corner can go flat. And I think that makes it all look nice and even still. Okay, that's perfect. And that is sort of our basin of water. And then I also wanted to add, where is it? Kind of like a geyser or 2 or 3. Sort of like it's a hot spring, like it's spewing out water. And then I also needed, what else did I wanted to do? I only really had in mind the waterfall. The rest of this, I'm just kind of going off the cusp here to see what I can really do with this. I think it would look cool if we had some green. Actually, no, we did this green. There we go. Some green around the water. Because again, any water in a desert really brings life to the area. So I'm wanting to kind of mimic that here. And I think that's good as far as all that goes. Let me actually... That needs to be adjusted. That looks awful. So we'll lower River Rapids in the way. There we go. Okay. Ah, that's why I had that the way I did. Okay, let's see if I can grab just the back corner. See-through rides. Grab the corner. No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. We'll actually make that one tile sand. I think that blends in better with everything else. What is right there? What am I seeing right there? Is that support? I think it is. Whoa, my game just kind of froze up there. I think that's support, but that's okay. It's not really that noticeable. But so far, this is our River Rapids design, and I think, personally, I think it looks pretty sweet. And we also have this gray rocky land, which we can use to kind of simulate a waterfall, like it's actually cascading down some rocks. I think that's gonna look pretty awesome. And we'll do this all the way. We'll even put some underwater here to kind of connect the textures so it's not as abrupt of a change from this harsh kind of tan to green. Ooh, I think that looks really nice. Do one more there. Maybe bring it up a little bit higher here, kind of into the water. Yeah, that's so cool looking. I like that. Okay, guys, this is just the start of our River Rapids. We actually have to build the ride now. And again, I don't want to cut through the Oasis. I just wanted to kind of dip into it a little bit. And now that I'm looking at it, I can actually probably back this off a little bit. I don't want it sticking out at that far into the Oasis. See if I can get rid of that bush right there. There we go. All right, and as far as the rest of this goes, I had a plan for some of that. Not all of it, but some of it. And I think that came out pretty cool looking. I'm really happy with how that came out. Let's take a look at that from up high here. Look at that. That's so cool looking. It really adds some just kind of water to the area. And I love this rocky texture too. That's really nice. Okay, but enough of that. Let us continue building the ride because we kind of need that to happen. I want to go back underground here. I want to do part of this underground, and it actually might be a good chunk of it underground. But we're going to go straight in through here, and then we should be able to... Oh, I'm forgetting that we're doing river rapids. We need to add some rapids here. We'll do the rapids. I like those the best. Rapids there, and we'll do... Ooh, let's actually... Hold on. I think this will look cool. If I drop these, or that one tile down, and then back this off and do waterfalls, we can do waterfall going into it, because I think that takes a 3 tile clearance. And we can stop right there, because you can't really see it anymore. But that looks really cool as far as the transition into the underground portion, if I do say so myself. And now this part, I don't know where I want it to poke out. I'm thinking I want it to... I don't want to make this too long because... Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if I want it to poke out over here at all. I think I might take it back this direction, kind of loop it around a little bit, come out at an incline on this side, kind of right over here, probably right on this tile, and then we can swing it back around and connect it up to the end of the station platform. I think that's going to be our plan. So let's shoot for that. And we're kind of underwater right now, which is pretty awesome. Let's add some whirlpools just to add a little excitement. Oh, I meant to do 2. I forget whirlpools only do 1 and then takes you back to normal track. All right, and I can't see where I'm at all. There we go. That lines up right where we want. Okay, and then if we start lowering this, we'll lower that as well, just to make it, there we go, just to make it look all nice and pretty. Ooh, I like how that looks. Let's go ahead and, before we forget to do it, let's go ahead and make this all sand textures, because, oh, you can't even see them here. That actually looks worse. What did we have before? That? There we go. All right, we'll take this out. We need to get back up to 13. And I don't believe the supports on this can go very high, so we're going to have to probably cut it right there. And for this, if I go all the way here... Okay, we can do that. That's awesome. I was worried things would get in our way. Let's do some more rapids up here. And by things getting in our way, I don't know why I said that. I meant our supports wouldn't reach high enough. And let's see if we can drop it and go right back up. I don't know if that little bit of momentum will be enough to kind of get them up over that without having to really utilize the rollers there. And if we extend our station platform back out, that connects up very nicely. That almost makes kind of like a figure 8 design. You've got sort of a loop here and then another loop right here. That is so cool looking though. We're gonna come back through and add some trees, maybe a little bit more greenery, maybe some... I did it in, I think it was Bumblebee Beach where I did it for the first time, but I added some kind of water pools as if, you know, it were spilling over the sides and making a pool on the ground, or a puddle, I guess. I think that would work nicely. Man, look at these lines, guys. This is nuts. I am loving this park so much. All right. Where do we want to take our entrance and exit? That is the question. Okay, so we can still buy out a lot of this land, so it doesn't need to be contained kind of right here. What if we do... I kind of want to keep all the water rides accessible from this side over here. I don't know if I'll connect up everything. But let's actually do the entrance. As much as I don't want to do it this far down, I might be doing it this far down. That's happening. Entrance and exit are going all the way down here. I don't see it being too much of an issue though, because we're not going to have enough boats to be efficient anyway with how we load people onto the ride. So we did green for this one. Let's mix it up and do blue for this one. I think we're going to have a little bit of every color in this park as far as footpath is concerned. All right, this can go right here. We'll actually run this one away from that. Ooh, actually, let me keep that one tile above the ground just so it looks kind of the same here. And then we will lower it and connect up right here. There we go. All right, we'll connect this down right there. We'll grab our... I was about to call him a footman. And look at that, that's already perfect. We'll need to hire another one for the exit. Well, actually, nah, he can do it all. That's not him. Handyman 14. There we go. We'll have him cover the exit as well, which I'm about to build. Let's go ahead and start testing this. I don't know why I haven't done that already. But this can actually hold a lot of people. And, oh, look at that go. Look at it go. Oh, that is cool. It goes over that so fast. I like it so much. Can you tell I'm excited about this park, guys? Because, oh, I am. I definitely am. All right, we'll connect that up right there. Let's add some benches and the works. We don't need too many benches, but we do need some light posts. That sounds like my thought process has completely flipped. I used to think light posts were completely useless. And they are, to my knowledge, but they look nice. And I am all about making this park look as nice as we can. Ooh. I'm so happy. All right, let's pop this balloon because that is very important to do. We'll go ahead and open River Rapids 1. And again, let's see if people will ride it at $6. And if they'll stay riding it at $6. What did that guy do? He just turned around without even... They will ride it at $6. That is sweet. Okay, let's get some test results. It's going to be coming from this one. Let's actually paint it first. So the white is the siding. And I'd like it to match the sand color. I don't know if we can achieve that, though. I don't know if we have that light of a color. That's kind of nice looking, actually. If we make the supports match that as well. No. Not that. That's a pink. That's a gold. And that's what we just had? Do we like that? I don't think we do. Try a brown. Okay, that darker brown looks kind of nice. And then what if we make our boats... What if we make them brown as well? It's an odd, or it's a different color scheme than... I was about to say than normal, but we've only built one of these before, so I don't think there is a normal yet. But it's different than I would normally do. It's all muted browns and tans. But for this ride... Oh, that's so cool. Oh, okay, look at that. $4.39. Yet people are still riding it at $6. Again, not sure why, but not going to complain. All right, River Rapids 1 needs a better name than River Rapids 1. I think I want to name this... What would be a good name for this? Oop, got it. Papyrus Plummet. Papyrus, it's what... Papyrus is actually a plant, and Egyptians used to grow it along the river, the Nile River, I believe. And it was used to create paper products, and that was their parchment, basically. But in this part, it is all about Papyrus Plummet. It's all about the river itself, not the paper aspect. That looks so funny as they just fly up and down over the rapids there. That's kind of cool. Okay, we need to decorate this a little bit more. I'm not crazy about... Okay, the music just died on this. We'll actually do the same music here, which was gentle style, just so that the same music is playing throughout this entire area, which I think will be very nice. We need to add back some of our bushes that we destroyed. And we had some bulrushes as well. Or I think it was just one bulrush we destroyed. So we'll put that right there. And I don't think it can grow on rock, so we won't have it do that. And I think these look too manicured for the siding of this. I wanted to put something there just as a... to kind of hazard proof it. So let's put... I don't want this to be stone. I don't think I... Well, do I? Let's see how it looks. Ooh, I do like that after all. It really kind of hides the ugly siding there. Yeah, that's nice. Let's do that. I didn't think I'd like it, but I love it. I want some more of it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll do one more right there. You can't see it, but I think I did it right. And then we can't do any on the inside here, can we? No. Ride's gonna be in the way. Let's actually build that up just so no one can fall in on this side. Not worried about this side because it's exposed to the elements. And we'll actually kind of build up a wall right there. Just as... I think I did it here. There we go. Did I not hire a mechanic for over here? I thought I did. I thought I had Mechanic 6. No, I didn't. Oops. We'll have this guy cover all three of these. There we go. And this guy will be Oasis Joe. There we go. I think I missed that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I missed it. There we go. Should be good now. Okay, Oasis Joe is fixing it. Oh, man. Got the music going still, even though this is broken down. Oh, guys, I am loving this park. I hope you guys are too. This is so much fun. I think... What else did we get? Did we get anything else worthwhile? Shops install-wise? No. No more water rides. I think we just got an observation tower. We did. We have an observation tower, car ride, and bumper cars to still build as far as those go. Haven't built any transport rides. And then we still have quite a few coasters we can build in this park. Oh, we got a vertical coaster too. Sweet. That will be happening at some point. But okay, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. It was all about this one ride, but no, it's not. I said I was going to beautify this, and all I did was add 2 bushes. No, we're not done. Let's add a couple of these trees up at the top, and we'll do a palm tree or 2. And then what would grow through the rocks? Probably something, I was going to say something bushy, but probably a bush. And let's do some of the same ones, kind of down the side here. I think there would be a couple that can grow through the rocks. They look like hardy plants. So we'll do a few of those, and then a couple of these just for some variation. And some color. It adds a lot to the area, I think. Just adding that little touch right there makes this look so much better. Let's actually expand out the green in this area. I think it could use a little bit more. Not a ton, but just a little bit. There we go. Okay, now that's gonna do it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the build of Papyrus Plummet. I think it's kind of cool making everything fit together. The land and the ride at the same time, instead of building one and then making the other fit around it. Building them in harmony allows us to do amazing things like this, which, oh man, I think it looks so cool. And I hope you guys agree. But I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, take care.